Hi everyone, I'm Ray and you're watching my channel, Carry Me Mama. Today I'm comparing the Happy Baby Onbuhimo and the Sakura Bloom Onbuhimo. Let's get to it. Onbuhimo is a combination of Japanese words which essentially translates as to carry on one's back with a strap. The one major characteristic of the Onbuhimo is that baby sits up high on your back and can see over your shoulder. And although some of the early Onbuhimo did have waistbands, the ones that you'll see on the market today are typically waistless carriers. This makes it a popular choice for pregnant women and people who just in general find a waistband to be uncomfortable. It's essentially like carrying baby on your back just like you would a backpack. For this comparison, we have the Happy Onbuhimo in linen, colorway Bayou, and the Sakura Bloom Onbuhimo in simple or Dupioni silk, colorway Nutmeg. Both of these are from each company's spring 2021 most recent release. I would say that the main difference between these carriers is that they are rated very differently. The Happy Onbuhimo can be used from the infant stage starting at 7 pounds in the front carry position, while the Sakura Bloom carrier can be used starting at 15 pounds when baby is sitting completely unassisted. I will note here that both carriers require baby to be sitting unassisted in order to carry in the traditional high back carry position that the Onbuhimo is known for. The mechanism that allows for this difference on the Happy Onbuhimo is a set of snaps that allows the panel to be shortened in order to be the appropriate size for an infant or smaller baby. Theo reluctantly agreed to model this position for me and show you what it looks like. These snaps are really mainly there for smaller babies for front carry. Once baby is sitting unassisted and can be carried on the back, the snaps are really no longer needed. The Happy Onbuhimo cinches with a hook and eye to make the carrier smaller for smaller babies and also has leg padding. This is really nice for the smaller babies, especially in front carry. The Sakura Bloom has a pull tie to cinch, but no leg padding. Because of these features, I have to say right off the bat, if you're looking for a carrier that can be used from the infant stage and then transition to the Onbuhimo position later, the Happy Onbuhimo is the clear winner. But that's not the end of this video. And that's because when it comes to textile choices and aesthetic options, Sakura Bloom is just way above and beyond where Happy Baby is. Sakura Bloom's Spring 21 line features 5 different textile types, all of which are available with or without leather as an accent. In the past, they've also offered other textile lines, as well as doing artist collaborations and hand-woven collaborations. Bottom line is they offer a lot of variety. The Happy Spring Summer lineup included 2 textiles, although they do have a rolling restock with 2 other textiles that are in the lineup. Some of their colorways, but not all, include a choice between black or tan webbing on the carrier. And although Happy has done a couple of limited releases of different wovens or pattern carriers, it just feels like their overall offerings are not as varied as Sakura Bloom's. The physical makeup of these 2 carriers is pretty similar, with just a few key differences. The panel on the Happy Onbuhimo is just slightly longer than the Sakura Bloom by about an inch or so. The body is also slightly more tapered and cuts in on the side, where the Sakura Bloom is more of a straight line. The strap padding is almost identical, while the strap shape is actually quite different. The Happy straps are also slightly longer than the Sakura straps when measured from the shoulder seam, and the webbing on the Happy Onbuhimo is also longer than the webbing on the Sakura Bloom. Because of these differences, broad or taller wearers may find the Happy Onbuhimo to be more comfortable, while shorter folks might find it easier to get that traditional high and tight Onbuhimo carry with the shorter straps of the Sakura Bloom. I want to take a pause here and note that comfort is very subjective. If you can, check out your local baby wearing lending library or a company like this one where you can rent carriers before you buy them. For anyone interested, I'll put a link in the video description. One of the more significant differences here is how the chest strap works on each carrier. The Happy Onbuhimo has a chest clip which slides up and down on a rail to adjust. The problem though is that the clip can move up and down the rail while wearing, and the more the carrier is used, the looser these rails can become. The Sakura Bloom fastens with a chest strap that is threaded through a double ring and has 6 different wearing positions inside the strap. The strap can be moved up and down to the wearer's comfort. However, after the strap is set, it does not move in place. This is a definite benefit, and since the chest clip is the only fastening mechanism on the Onbuhimo, it's kind of important that it's comfortable. Both of these Onbuhimos also include a removable sun hood. On the Sakura Bloom, the hood snaps to the underside of the carrier. There are 2 different wearing positions for the hood, each with a set of snaps, and the strap is designed to be looped through the chest strap when worn. The Happy hood also has 2 snaps and 2 wearing positions, but is worn threaded through a loop on the strap. The Happy hood also packs away when not being used into this very convenient storage pocket on the front of the carrier. The Happy Onbuhimo retails for $152. A comparable Sakura Bloom Onbuhimo with linen and no leather retails for $160. And the simple silk Onbuhimo in this demonstration retails for $220. Both brands also have a strong resale market online and on buy-sell trade groups on Facebook, where carriers are sold from way below to way above retail value depending on the supply and demand at that time. I'll include more information on buy-sell trade in the description of this video. So here's the breakdown. The biggest difference in the specs is the lower weight limit on the Happy Onbuhimo. If you're looking for a carrier that you can use for a newborn, it's really a no-brainer. The upper weight limit being different is really less of a concern. Both my husband and I agree that our nearly 40-pound toddler is way too heavy to carry in the Happy Onbuhimo at this time, despite the higher rating. So if you're looking to tote your larger toddler, I'd choose a different carrier altogether. The Happy Onbuhimo is the clear winner when it comes to versatility because it's able to be used for a longer period of time and in more positions with a younger baby. It also wins on hood utility because that built-in storage pocket is really convenient and keeps you from losing the hood. The Sakura Bloom Onbuhimo wins when it comes to textile and aesthetic options as well as the chest clip comfort. So here's my bottom line. If you're a minimalist or looking for a one-and-done carrier that can be used from the very beginning and also used as an Onbuhimo later, the Happy Onbuhimo is the way to go. But if you're a variety seeker like me and like to have different carriers for different purposes, Sakura Bloom may be the way to go. I personally prefer infant front carry in the Happy Baby Original or Sakura Bloom Scout to an Onbuhimo infant front carry. And if you're interested in the differences between these two carriers, I have a comparison video on my channel that I'll link in the video description below. Thanks for tuning into my channel. I hope this video was helpful for you. Stay tuned and subscribe. I have some really cool videos coming up along with maybe a giveaway. Can't say yet, but make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out. See you later.